Bryce, just initial thoughts of advancing and what that means, and then maybe kind of just the performance as a whole for the defense in the second half maybe wasn't up to standard. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, we're going to celebrate a win. I'm happy to move on and keep advancing. So it's a positive note. Obviously, we didn't pull the standard in the second half. It is what it is. We'll look at the film and get better.
James, front left.
Kosh talked earlier in the week about one of you guys' top, if not the top goal, is take away the opposing offense's identity. Is there anything you feel like you guys were able to take away tonight, Bryce?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say in that first half when we were ones on ones, like they couldn't run the ball, and obviously they had one explosive run in there, but other than that, we kind of eliminated most of their offense, and especially we got in the red area, which is a big emphasis for us this year. Is our red area defense hasn't been great, so I'm proud of the guys for stepping up in those moments.
All the way in the back left.
Bryce, between the third and the fourth quarter, you seemed to look around during shout. What were your emotions of that moment, being this is your last game at Autzen? Yeah,
it was pretty special, man. I feel like I've had a lot of possible last games at Autzen, but this one was like the first that was for real. So that was pretty special. I was looking at my family in the stands and just soaking it all in. I remember listening to that song when I was 4 years old coming to games, and, it's pretty bittersweet.
Right on the left, Max.
Bryce, you guys have played 13 games now. Long season has a tendency to wear on a team, certainly physically. Just describe the mentality of this team and how you guys are attacking such a long, arduous season.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you got to be smart with how you practice. But with that being said, like, we practice hard and we're relentless. Someone asked me on the field what describes this year's team, and I'd say energy, effort, and relentlessness. And in football, you have those things. It's going to carry you a long way. So I'm proud of our guys.
Fourth row, left, Matt.
During Dan's time here, whether it's after a loss or a game like this where maybe you didn't play to your standard, the next game, the next couple games, the level of play is better. The standard is a lot higher. Where do you feel like that confidence comes from you guys to know that you'll play better the next time, you'll get things right from this lesson?
Yeah, we got no option to. If we don't play better, our season will be over. Texas Tech is, JMU is a good football team. I'll give them their credit, but Texas Tech is better. So we got to play good football, and I'm excited for what's going to happen down in Florida. Should be fun.
Back middle.
Between the highs in first half and then some of the lows in the second half, what is the biggest thing that you want to take away from this game to carry over into that Texas Tech game? And what's the biggest thing you want the defense to focus on coming out of this game and prepping for the one that's ahead?
Yeah, I'd say energy, effort, and doing your job. When you play hard and you do your job, good things happen. And when you don't do your job, as we saw in the second half, they'll hit explosives and they'll score. It's happened all season. It's just the game of football. And we've also been great all season. So just learning from what we're going to learn from on Monday and getting ready for Tech.